Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're here to talk about Flipsnack Edu, a tool that allows for the creation of your own highly customizable digital flipping books. To begin, go to flipsnackedu.com. Once you've reached the welcome page, select Login. If you have an account, enter your email address and your password to sign on. If you don't have an account, select Register and fill in the required fields to create one. Once you've logged on, select New Project. We can start either from a PDF or JPEG, or we can start from scratch. Today, let's start from scratch to get a fuller sense of what Flipsnack Edu can do for us. To begin, select Cover. Underneath the cover option, we have a variety of ways to create our cover, including several preset options such as picture, texture, and color, or we can also do it with upload cover, which means we will upload a personal file from our computer to use as our cover. Today, let's use texture. Select the texture that you like and select OK. Now to finish our cover, we also need to add a title. Under the title option, there's also some preset options you can choose from. Once you have picked your favorite, you can add a title, author, which is presumably yourself, and then also subtitle. And then select OK or print Enter to finish. Now let's move on to adding content and pages to our flipping books. Scroll down to your thumbnail navigation bar at the bottom of the screen and select Add Page. Once you have a blank page to work with, there's a variety of ways to add content to it. So let's talk about all of them briefly to get a sense of what they can do for us. First option is text. Under the text option, we can title a page, just like we did with our cover. And then note that we can change the font style, the font size, the font alignment, and the font color. Once you're done, you can select OK. And note that with any object that you pull onto your flipping book, it can be edited by selecting Edit underneath the box, and it can be deleted at any time by selecting the trash icon above it. Now that we have a title, we can move on to adding bodies of text by selecting Normal Text. Select Normal Text and simply begin to type. And note that the options for adjusting the text are the same as with the title. Once you're done, you select OK, and then you can drag and drop this box wherever you want it to be. Let's move on to the Action option. Under Action, you primarily will find buttons to add to your flipping book for navigation, so it'll allow you to move to the previous page or the next page. But there's also the Hyperlink option, where if you drag this button into your flipping book, you can add a URL. And then when someone's reading your flipping book and clicks on that URL, they will be redirected to that outside website. And then there's also the multimedia options, which have similar buttons, but allow you to either add video, where like the hyperlink, you just type in the link to the video and select OK, and also allow you to add in audio, where you can either record audio or upload an audio file you already have on your computer. And then to add images to your flipping book, you have a variety of options, such as the images, shapes, and illustration options. Under images, you can also import images from your personal files on your computer, and you can also collect them into your image library for easier access. To add an image to your flipbook, you just simply drag and drop. And once it's in your flipbook, you can adjust the size and also the transparency. Once you're done, you simply select OK. And drag and drop it to move it to wherever you want it on the page. And then shapes and illustrations are really similar. With shapes, you drag and drop it. With shapes, you can also adjust the color, and then once again, you can adjust the transparency. And when you're done, you select OK. And then with illustrations, you drag and drop it onto the page. Once again, you can adjust the size and the transparency if you so wish. That's it for the basic content adding tools. So when you're done with your flipbook, you can select Preview either at the top or bottom of your screen. And it will open up a window where you can flip through your book and see what it's going to look like to those reading it. If you're satisfied with your product, you can select Finish, and then choose from a variety of ways to share your flipping book. Now you can either download it to your computer and share it that way, or you can select Share with Others to share it through a variety of social media websites or to send it through email. That's it for the basics of Flipsnack Edu, so have fun and explore what Flipsnack Edu can do for you today. Thank you.